Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So for today's video, I will be doing a first impression on this foundation. It is the Covergirl Outlast Stay Luminous Foundation. I think this is new because it was in like the new foundation section at Target when I was there. So I decided to pick it up and do a first impression video for you guys. Because I have really dry skin, so I'm always interested in trying out different foundations that say, you know, luminous or dewy or glowy or demi matte. I'm really not a huge fan of like super matte foundation because of my skin. I picked it up in the shade Buff Beige or 825. And the only thing that it says on this bottle, or it claims, is that it gives skin even coverage and natural glow that lasts all day. I do have a lot of scars and hyperpigmentations on my skin, so I'm gonna need a little bit more than just even out the skin tone. Like, I'm gonna need heavy duty full coverage, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so I'm really excited to try this out. It comes with a 30 milliliters bottle or 1 fluid ounce of product, so that's a pretty good amount. What I really like about this bottle is that it comes with a pump. I'm a huge fan of foundation bottles that come with pumps. I think you can control how much product you're using so that you don't, use too much and ended up wasting the foundation. I'm just gonna use a beauty blender on this side of my face, and I'm gonna use a brush on this side to see which one works the best with this foundation. Okay, so the only thing I have on my face right now is my Clinique moisturizer. I normally don't use a primer for my foundation when I'm trying out a new product because primer helps foundation to stay on longer, and I'm trying to see if it can do it by itself. So I'm not going to be doing any primers this time. So I'm just going to take this foundation and maybe do like 1 or 2 pumps on this beauty blender. I just did like 2 small pumps, and I'm going to cover up this left side of my face with this. I think this might be a little too much. So far, I'm liking it, but I'm not a huge fan of the coverage that it gives me. I need like full coverage when it comes to foundation, and I don't think this foundation, at least with a beauty blender, gives me that full coverage that I'm looking for. But it does feel really light on the skin, and I can't really tell if it's like luminous. Like, it's supposed to say luminous, so when for some reason I'm expecting it to have like a little bit of a glow to it, but I honestly don't really see a glow on my skin right now, so I am actually not really liking it when I'm applying with this beauty blender. I don't know if applying with a brush will make it better, but we'll see. So I'm just gonna do 1 big pump on this one to see a brush will actually make this foundation work a little bit better. I normally use my Sigma F80, but it's dirty, so I'm just gonna do this F84 angled kabuki right now. Okay, so I just finished applying on the foundation on this side of my face using a brush, and it seems like it covered for me a little bit better than the beauty blender. I don't know if the beauty blender kind of thins out the product a little bit. So yeah, but this side definitely looks a lot better than this side. You can still see a lot of my hyperpigmentation peeking through. So I'm just gonna go over on top just to kind of blend it in and cover it up a little bit. Yeah, this foundation is definitely a lot better using a brush rather than a beauty blender. So, and it just sucks because I have like problem skin, so I am very picky when it comes to foundation. It has to meet the standard that I'm looking for in order for it to work for me. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? I definitely feel like with this foundation I would have to go in with a concealer or something to cover up more spots because it's just not as full coverage as I want it to be. And yeah, with my other foundation, like my Rimmel Lasting one and my L'Oreal Pro Matte, I do not have to do that at all. But this one is definitely not my favorite right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'm going to come back and show you the final result and let you know how I feel after everything comes together. Yeah, so please excuse the no lashes makeup look. I honestly have no idea where my lashes glue went. I looked for it everywhere and still cannot find it, so I need to go get a new one ASAP. I'm really not feeling this foundation right now, to be quite honest. I have other foundations that work a lot better for me. And with this one, honestly, if you have really nice skin and you don't have any scars or hyperpigmentations, you probably will like this. But for me, I need all of the coverage that I need due to my really bad skin. So this thing is really not doing me any justice. I had to go in and put a lot of powder on top of it in order to give me more coverage. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep this foundation on and go on about my day to see if it will last all day like it claims. So far, I'm really not liking the coverage, but this foundation might, you know, be a very long lasting one. So I'm just gonna test that out. Right now it is 12:24, so I'm gonna come back in a couple hours and give you guys an update. Oh my gosh, Milo, sit still. Yes, hello everybody, my name is Milo. You've probably seen me in my mommy's Q&A video before. I'm a wiggly little doggy, I don't like to sit still, and I got a haircut today. Yes, I did. Milo, can you sit still for a second? Why are you so wiggly, Milo? Wiggly. Yes, I pretty much got a summer haircut and I look like a chihuahua now. Hi guys, so I'm back for an update. It is now 5:33 and I just got back from doing some grocery shopping and running around and doing some errands. It was raining pretty hard outside and I have to say that I'm pretty impressed with this foundation. I honestly did not think that this foundation was gonna last at all because I don't know, like I didn't really have that high expectations for this foundation when I put it on this morning. But yeah, so I'm starting to kind of like this foundation a little bit. So yeah, we're just gonna see how it goes on for the rest of the day. I do have dry skin, so I really didn't blot or anything like that. This is just what I had on this morning after I left, so yeah, did not blot at all, and it really didn't make me look greasy or oily or anything like that. Besides for it not being a full coverage foundation, I really don't have any complaints so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna come back in a couple hours and do my last update and let you guys know if I hate or love this foundation. Hi guys, so right now it is 10:37 p.m. and I'm back to do my last and final impression on this foundation. After wearing it for the entire day, I kind of like this foundation a little bit, even though I wasn't really feeling it this morning due to its lack of coverage for me. But I did set it with a powder, my favorite Kat Von D powder, and that provided me with a little bit more coverage, so I was a lot happier with that. I think throughout the day, my the oil on my skin kind of mixes with this foundation and really gives me a nice and dewy look, so I really like that. This foundation claims to give even skin coverage and natural glows that last all day. I do believe it is pretty natural, and I do think that it does last all day. I've had this foundation on since like 12 this morning, and it's still going pretty strong, and there's really no places on my face that like rubbed off or anything, so that's pretty good. I mean, I guess if you have really nice skin that doesn't have a lot of hyperpigmentations or scars, it would even it out, make it look really nice, but I do have problem skin, so I need a little bit more of that extra coverage, and this foundation definitely does not do that for me. However, I do have dry skin, and this foundation does not latch onto those dry patches around my nose, and I do actually really like that. I'm really interested to see how this foundation would work for you guys out there with oily skin, because I know I have dry skin, and with my natural oil it does give me a glow, but I don't know for those that have oily skin, with the natural oil mixing with this foundation, I don't know if that will become too oily. And if you guys try this and you have oily skin, please leave in the comments down below if you like it or hate it or anything like that. I would definitely love to know. If you have any other products that you want me to do first impression on or try or anything like that, just leave in the comments down below, and I will be sure to go check it out and try them for you guys. And if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.